Why do you ride dirt bikes?
Throttle therapy, brother. You know, I got to have a way to get my fix for adrenaline. You know, this is the only way I can really find it.
Not real sure. I don't know what to do with my hands.
I'm a fighter. I'm a man of steel. I'm a gladiator made from the fire. I have no fear. I'm a warrior with the heart of stone. It's not a man who walks this earth to take my throne. I will rise up. It's in my blood. So I will rise up. You're never gonna stop me. I will rise up. I am a titan, 100 feet tall. I'm an empire that will never fall. I will rise up. It's in my hands. Oh, I will rise up. The world holds me. I will rise up.
My name is Jonathan Chance Cleary. I'm from North Carolina, and I was in the Army.
Army. How was that?
The Army was awesome, man. I signed up to go to combat as an 11 Bravo airborne infantryman, and I deployed, December 17th, 2011, and I was injured in Afghanistan on 6 May of 2012. From there, I stayed at Walter Reed Hospital and a couple other hospitals doing therapy and trying to fix what was wrong. But in the end, I had my leg amputated due to lack of mobility and a poor quality of life. And, you know, I just wasn't really happy. I couldn't really do anything I wanted to do because of the pain, and, you know, it just held me back. So
Yeah.
I elected to have my leg amputated, and now I'm living life.
What year was that?
I got my leg amputated 5 January of 2016.
And why do you ride dirt bikes?
Throttle therapy, brother. You know, I got to have a way to get my fix for adrenaline. You know, this is the only way I can really find it. You know, combat veterans we've seen some stuff like nothing gets us quite as excited as it used to once you've been to combat. You know, everything's just kind of like, all right, yeah, that's cool. But dirt bikes, that, you know, takes you back up to that level.
Hey, what's this bike? How come you can't hear it?
I don't know. I really don't know how it works. I guess it's supposed to be pretty advanced.
Hey, I've heard you can ride these things in reverse. Do you think you can do that? You can go pretty fast straight. Can you go fast in reverse?
I don't know. We're about to find out.
I recommend not going down the hill.
Why? I feel like that'd be better.
I don't think it would be better.
Yeah, you might be right.
I think I would go up the hill. Here too.
I don't know if I can get it.
Oh,
No, dude.
that was pretty good. That was like 3 feet.
I got like 3 feet.
Yeah.
Like, it's about as far as I could ride in reverse on just a regular dirt bike. It's hard.
Oh, that was pretty good.
It's harder like to get going.
That one should give you some hope. That was pretty decent.
Oh no, I can't do it. I don't think. I think I just blew out my knee.
Yep. That's why I don't
I'm
want to
getting
do
too
it.
old for this stuff.
Mike Matula from St. John, Indiana. I was in the Army, 82nd Airborne.
Okay. And tell me about that crash out there, actually.
Well, you know, when you run out of talent right in front of the cameraman, you just tend to go down and make it look good.
Hey, I know that feeling all too well. Happens to me all the time. All right. Why do you ride dirt bikes?
I ride dirt bikes, kind of like my buddy Chance said. You know, I was in the Army, I was in 11 Bravo Infantry. Started riding when I was young. Got hurt, stopped riding. Got into the Army in May of 2010. 2009. Deployed over to Afghanistan. Seen a lot of combat. Lost some friends, unfortunately. And then you know, we came back and ran into Jason Bennett at my last duty station. He's like, "Bro, you got to start riding again." So I started riding again. Got introduced to VetMX. Met a bunch of great dudes. It's a big family here, and just the adrenaline of the dirt bikes, bringing that back from what we had seen in combat compared to now is just kind of, it touches home and puts you back to that elevated level. I've always loved dirt bikes too, so it's a win-win on both sides.
I'm Kyle Smith. I'm in the Navy, and I'm from Syracuse, New York. I grew up riding dirt bikes. My dad used to ride wrenched on bikes pretty much his whole career, and it was something that I've always wanted to do, be like my father. And with constantly being away in the Navy still, being deployed, this is a good getaway for me to spend some time with my friends. And then I was always an adrenaline junkie, so going fast is my passion.
Travis King. I was in the Marine Corps from 2006 to 2011. Afghanistan, Marine.
Where are you from?
South Bend, Indiana.
Nice. Why do you ride dirt bikes?
Can't get away from it, you know. The excitement, just being disciplined, you know, it helps with discipline. I think it's really good just for a military member to get in something like that. You know, it definitely helps with coping, you know, with the military life and activities. It's just a release, you know. Go out and have fun, not think about anything else.
Test. 1 2 1 2.
It might not be working.
My name is Garrett Weaver. We're here at Sunset Ridge doing a VetMX ride day. Just hanging out. Had Tyler Bowers come out, give us some pointers and stuff. And I was in the United States Marine Corps.
Why do you ride dirt bikes?
I ride it to hang out with the dudes, have some camaraderie, and it's a good outlet. Get some exercise in, clear the mental space.
All right, I'm Devin Johnson. I'm from Angola, Indiana, and I was in the Marine Corps. It's fun, and I love it. It's really great. So it's a lot of, you know, adrenaline. So it's fun.
I'm Jason Moore. I was in the Army from 2002 to 2012. Right now I live in Pearl City, Illinois, and I've been part of VetMX for almost 10 years. Oh, actually my uncle raced them, so I kind of grew up at Veteran Motocross, so I kind of got into that then, and this is kind of a nice release. Decided to start doing a lot more after my last deployment, and kind of like a nice release that you get that adrenaline going again. Meeting all these guys and riding. But yeah, it's you can forget everything else when you're out there on the track.
All right, tell me your name, where you're from, what branch you're in, and do a beef jerky in your mouth. A whole bunch of it.
Oh, God. All right. My name's Alex. I was in the Navy for 4 years. I was a F-18 mechanic. What was the other thing?
Where are you from?
Oh, I'm originally from Portland, Oregon, but now reside in out there in North Carolina.
Awesome. And why do you ride dirt bikes?
I ride dirt bikes. Grew up around it and just never really had the option to do it myself until I was able to fund it myself. And then after getting out of the Navy, I it just kind of became a throttle therapy thing, kind of escape and able to just enjoy life a little bit, forget the life stresses, and be able to get together with all these guys out here. And the camaraderie is next level. It's like being in the trenches with your boys in the service again.
Kerry Einstein. I live in Nowland, Minnesota, which is just north of the cities. I was in the Air Force for 10 years, from 1992 to 2002. So, yeah.
Awesome. Why do you ride dirt bikes?
I've been around motorcycles since I was probably 4 or 5 years old. So I used to be in the road racing world, and the next logical step after having kids was to go to dirt bikes because it was closer to home and more of the family can come with. And so now I got 3 boys that ride with me. So yeah, now it's kind of a family event now.
My name's Parker Davis. I'm from Fort Madison, Iowa. I was in the Army, did 3 years in, came out as a specialist, and yeah.
Specialist in dirt bikes?
No, no.
Why do you ride dirt bikes?
It's just one of those things. I've always loved to do it, and kind of just takes the stresses of life away. You kind of forget about everything else, so it's pretty fun. Love doing it, and love hanging out with the guys and just having a good time.
Tell me about those whips.
Oh man, I don't really mean to do them, but they just kind of happen. So yeah, yeah, don't really mean to do them. They just kind of happen. So do what we can. Keep it on 2 wheels.
I'm Chad Barner. I'm originally from Columbus, Ohio. Now I reside in Port Byron, Illinois, right on the Mississippi River. I was in the Navy, got out as an E5, did 5 years.
Awesome. Why do you ride dirt bikes?
It's extreme, it's fun, it's fast, gets the blood flowing. There's nothing like it in the world. Like, it's a great workout. And at the end of the day, when you're on the track, no other stress in life matters. You're just focused on what's in front of you. Next turn, next jump, guy next to you. It's can't beat it. Plus, you meet so many good people.
All right, my name's Jason Bennett. I was in the United States Army. I did Iraq 2007, 2008, 2009, Afghanistan 11 and 12. And I'm originally born in South Holland, Illinois, and now I'm out here in Knoxville, Iowa.
Why do you ride dirt bikes?
It is the closest thing I've come to feeling alive. You can't even describe it. It's just so much fun. The camaraderie between other veterans and everything. It's awesome. I mean, you'd never have a bad day at a moto track. Guys, I mean, we get hurt. I just fractured my pelvis 6 weeks ago, and I couldn't wait to come ride. It's just one of those deals. So it's pretty awesome.
What's your name, and what are you doing here?
My name's Tyler Bowers. Yeah, just having fun. Out here with Veteran MX, and I know the guys pretty well. Sergeant Jason Bennett helped me out years ago when I was running my privateer program, and we built a relationship, and we've talked a bit. And over the last 4 or 5 years or so, we've been trying to put something together for the vets and the guys, and really myself to get to come hang out and just have a good time with everybody. So yeah, I flew up here to actually flew into Des Moines 2 days ago, and we're out here at the track and in Illinois, and just got the group of guys together and did a little bit of like coaching, but it's mostly just hanging out. Like, it's everybody, all the guys, all the vets out here getting together, getting some camaraderie, hanging out, getting to know each other, riding a little bit, sitting by the campfire, telling stories, roast some marshmallows, all this stuff, right? So like I said, it's just a big hangout session. It's been cool for me to get out here, learn everybody's story, get to know everybody, make some connections, make some new friends.
Awesome. You riding much anymore?
A little bit, yeah. So I do a lot of training. That's kind of my main thing right now. I do some schools. I've got a couple pro riders that I work with too, mostly remotely. I did that Indian series, the Supercross series last year, or last spring, or I guess it was this spring. I guess it was a 3-race series there. That was pretty wild. So I ride a little bit here and there, like I did that series. I do some one-off races here and there, and then I ride with my guys when I train them sometimes. So, but definitely not as much as before, not the full time.
I think there's about 3 arena cross series now. I feel like one of them is at least calling your name.
Yeah, there's definitely a few. Yeah, and I've had calls, yeah, for sure, to go do that. But it's, yeah, I'm just not in my prime anymore. Let's be honest, right? Go back and race arena cross. It sounds a little bit crazy. You know what I mean? So. And times have changed a bit. When I raced arena cross, it was pretty big. I know that the AMA series is starting to get back to that level again. So who knows? Maybe in the future.
Yeah, that's all I do.
Yeah.
Glad to see you.
See you, man.